Hello and welcome to Crow Inclined. Bringing you a message today from the Akashic Tarot, and then we'll pull some other tarots to just go deeper into it. Today, when I was shuffling the Akashic Tarot, out popped out. What popped out was the Five of Roses, which is the garden, and it is about children. It's about children coming into our world. It's about the children around us. If you have children, they may, something good is happening for them. But with this particular reading, I really feel like this is your inner child, especially coming out with our reflection card. Okay. And the reflection card really talks about being in tune with our inner selves and understanding the difference now between our true voice, right, and our lower emotional voice. Understanding, it's basically understanding our higher voice and our lower voice. So to me, it really feels like, and this is a spiritual connection. Like you've connected spiritually with your higher self, which is how you have the understanding and are able to step away from the lower, more childlike emotional responses to situations, right? So with the reflections card, this is really a time for you to explore maybe psychic abilities, maybe other ways to connect with spirit, maybe you're clairvoyant, clairaudient, whatever. If you have any interest at all in that type of thing, now's a really, really good time to explore that. It really feels like you have healed your inner child, which is allowing you to explore other aspects of yourself and to explore it truthfully and honestly. All right. So today I have the Magical Nordic deck out. I was really drawn to it. I wasn't going to do another reading today, and I had to. I had to. So let's pull some cards. Whoa, we have a whole bunch. All right. Okay, what do we got here? And we have the Death card showing up. Okay, this is Death and Rebirth. Pardon my focusing is really wonky, but yeah, we have a death and rebirth, right? Dying and rising from the flames. So this probably really is an ending to this sort of lower, here, let me click that, lower vibrational energy of an unhealed inner child, right? Some a part of ourselves, maybe as children we weren't heard, and maybe the only time you were is when you yelled and screamed and got crazy with the drama, right? Children have a hard time communicating, and sometimes that's the way we have to communicate. So, but with that being healed, you're leaving some childhood wounds behind, is what it feels like, and you're understanding which ones to let go of because of connections that you've made with spirit. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, which is conflict. So this is sort of how you've felt in this situation. Very conflicted. You may have been trying to really, really push through to a breakthrough, and maybe hadn't been feeling it very well, right? But the situation really is that you've had a breakthrough. All right. You have had a breakthrough. Alrighty, and the Star comes out. These are your wishes, your dreams, this is what you need to keep in mind. So by ending these sort of self-sabotaging behaviors, you know, because you now know where they came from, you know why they came, you understand them, and letting those go, you are moving into the star energy, right? All of your wishes and dreams are within reach. Look at, she's reaching up to touch the sky. Isn't that beautiful? They are within reach. Hurry. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit more. Let me focus here. Focus, focus. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's take the ones that are upright. You guys, that's like half the deck. I think that was a celebratory game of 52 pickup. Understandably, there aren't 52 cards here, but holy schmoly. All right, the Sun. We have happiness. Happiness has literally blown out of the deck, and it falls right underneath that death card, okay? Happiness, happiness, happiness. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It really is. This is the card of fate. So you are meant to have this breakthrough. You are meant to move past the inner conflict. You are meant to let go of an aspect of the self that was keeping you in a lower vibration. We also have the Devil card. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen the Devil in this deck, but look at that. Look at that energy swirling around, right? So your attachment, you are attached to these child wounds. Now, I'm not disregarding or dismissing anybody's, you know, childhood wounds, inner child wounds, whatever, okay? They're there to help us grow. But we may have become attached. We may have become victims. And so we let that go and we move forward through reflection. And with the maturity of the reflection card and the understanding, then we can now, moving forward, have boundaries so that we don't get into that wild, crazy, low vibrational energy, right? Something that keeps us stuck in the lower realms. Letting go. This is the last one that blew out. The Two of Pentacles, all right? In this deck, this is ambition. So by letting go of some of these lower vibrational energies, things that kept us in victimhood or kept us from actually growing and figuring out things, understanding things about ourselves, yeah, we've let that go, and it's creating this kind of new ambitious energy with you. Like you're ready to, it's go time. Okay? It's go time. All right. Let's just go ahead and get two more. This was kind of wild. Okay. Someone needed to hear this, right? Wow, they are literally flying out of the deck. Whee. Woo. All right, we have our Strength card, right? Strength and courage. Strength and courage. This is a balance of your inner and outer strength, right? Very, very good. You are much, much stronger now than you were before by letting go of those old internal mindsets, those erroneous beliefs that you've had about yourself. you are able to step through, I want to say step through a portal, into a higher vibration, into a deeper connection with spirit. And it really does feel like, it really feels like this is something new for you. It feels like this connection with spirit that we see in the reflection card. Like maybe you've always had it, but you doubted it. Or you didn't understand it, or someone told you you were crazy. Maybe you had experiences when you were a child and they told you you were nuts. That doesn't happen, right? And we have the Tower card, which is about foundation. So whatever healing that you've done with your inner child and stepping out of those old mindsets, those old patterns, you went within. You went within. You connected with spirit again. You are understanding your own psychic abilities. And it is changing everything, right? Towers happen for our best and highest good. You have this newfound strength because of this. And let's not forget, we had the sun come out. It came out immediately after your death and rebirth card. Okay. Yeah, letting go of these old mindset attachments is like, it's like, it feels like it's, see if I can figure out how to say this, being loaded into a slingshot. Look, oh my gosh, this boy has a slingshot. And he's shooting it into your psychic abilities card. You know, and if you're still doubting it all, which I totally get, pick up a book. Read an article. See, just feel what resonates with you. Something's going to click. Yeah. The Queen of Cups is all about kindness. She's so nurturing. Maybe there's someone that you can talk to about what you're experiencing. Someone who, I mean, the Queen of Cups listens without judgment, right? Kind and compassionate. Maybe there's someone around you that you can talk to about what you're experiencing. And maybe this is you also having compassion with yourself and some understanding that this is a new journey, right? The Tower. The Tower crumbles our foundation. And then we have to build a new foundation, right? So being in a nurturing, kind place for ourselves in this process. That's very cool. This is absolutely not what I was expecting today. Not at all. Oh. All right. We have the Page of Swords. Come on, focus. Focus. Vigilance. Page of Swords. Vigilance. Page of Swords, while they are very vigilant, they do tend to sort of detach a little bit from the situation to get a better vantage point on what is actually happening. So some discernment, but also some clarity coming in. And I feel like the more you're reconnecting with this gift, dare I call it a gift, that you have, the more this, the more this clarity, see, it's out of focus, right? The more this clarity is going to come in for you. Epiphany. You may have an epiphany. about it. Wow. Okay. The Page of Cups is also coming in. I love this card. Check it out. Playfulness, which is probably I can't speak, probably why the cards are blowing out like crazy today. Okay. Playfulness. It's okay to play. You know, if you've unburdened your inner child with a lot of the pain memories, maybe now you need to play with your inner child, right? And show your inner child that life can be fun again. It's possible. It's quite possible. Anything else? Yep. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. That's some financial abundance, financial growth, material growth. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely a nurturer, right? And there's a lot of, what am I trying to say? Luxury and comfort that come out with this card. These came out together, all right? We have the King of Swords, structure. These came together, so it's possible that there are people around you who are going to help you. This could be you and another person, maybe two people coming together. Typically a king and a queen coming out together are, you know, a partnership of some kind. So maybe the King of Swords is someone who's going to help you with your abilities that are showing up now that you've healed this inner child wound, right? Or wounds, plural. I really do get the sense from this reading that things probably happened for you when you were young, and you were probably punished or told that it wasn't true, or anyway, all that kind of stuff. So, wow, this is really interesting. You have gifts. You have psychic gifts. This is a perfect time for expansion for you. Learning, reading, practicing, finding a mentor. All right. And here we have the Justice card. This is all about balance. It's a very karmic card. So what was yours will be yours again. It's time. It's time. You've got to embrace who you really are. And your justice is served, you know. All right, anything else that we want to for this? Yeah, I was really compelled to come in and do this today. Yeah, see, it just wants to throw the whole deck at me for some really weird. Yeah. All right. Six of Cups, memories. Yeah, I think you've really tapped into some memories that actually you understand now, and you're able to work with them, which allowed you to detach and reevaluate and really understand where your mindsets were coming from. Yeah. All right. I think this is going to be the last one. All right. Incoming, the High Priestess. Oh, man. Empowerment. Here you are. You are the High Priestess. Change genders as needed. This is for everyone. If this resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. But whoever this reading is for today, you have stepped into your high priestess, and you are stepping into an understanding of who you are and your gifts and abilities, and what you're going to be able to do with them. Okay. This is a balancing of the scales, the karmic scales. This is your justice. Seek out a mentor, someone who can help you. I feel like and you may already have someone. It almost feels like you already do. And maybe whoever this person is actually helped you bust out of, this childhood trauma energy that I'm feeling from this, and stepping more into your beautiful, beautiful psychic self. All right, that is your message today. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for being on my journey with me here today, and I am honored to be on yours with you. If this resonates with you, great. If it makes you think of somebody else, please share. And if anybody's interested in personal readings, the information is in the drop-down section. All right. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.